Bonjour, aloha, ken mabuhay. Hello tasters, hello world. If you're new to my channel, my name is Franz Gabriel. Welcome to my channel, welcome to Luscious Taste, Homemade by Franz. Hey tasters, it's your girl Franz and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we'll be making one of my favorite breakfast foods, which is hash browns. My favorite types of hash browns is the one from McDonald's, but today I have a super simple recipe for making hash browns, and it's super easy to make and it's super fast to make for breakfast because my parents always complain that I take too long to make breakfast. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with this video and I hope you enjoy. The ingredients we will need are potatoes, onion and garlic powder, but in my case, I'm using grated onion and garlic, salt and pepper, tapioca starch, and cheese. The first thing we are going to do is drain our potatoes. I'm going to use my hands and I'm going to pick up a small bunch of potatoes and then squeeze all the water out of it. Oh my god. And it's a bit messy, but don't worry. You can also use a strainer for this step, or like a tea towel or a cheesecloth, but I'm just doing it manually. Okay, already pre-soaked our potatoes also so that all the starch will be removed and we will get crispier hash browns. And I am also soaking it in water because it also might get brown. Sheesh, you definitely need muscles for that. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is kind of fry up our potatoes. We are doing this so that the insides won't be undercooked or raw once we fry them. So yeah, because we want them to be nice and golden brown on the outside. There, warm. I'm just gonna put it on a low heat so that we don't get it too crispy. I'm gonna just kind of spread that around. I'm gonna add a bit more. Okay, there. Kind of just let that heat up a bit. I think we can add this in now. And I'm going to add everything and use my hands. The smell of potatoes are wonderful. It's such a pleasant smell to the nose. Imagine if you just like wake up to the smell of beautiful potatoes and the smell of hash browns being cooked on the stove. Like, have any of you watched the Hunger Games movies? Like, those movies are good. I watched it last night and like, it was mediocre. But like the books, that was where it was at. Like, the books are awesome. It smells really good. Okay, we kind of just want it to get a bit brown on the outside, but not too brown. I'm just letting it cook. I'm just softening it a bit. Let me check if it's like good enough. Nope. Let's start off with a low heat and then you can escalate to a higher heat. Okay, I think this is done now. I'm going to unplug this and then I'm going to put it into my clean and dry bowl. Those potatoes are good. Okay, I'm kind of mixing it around to like separate the strands and like let it kind of cool down. And I suggest you do it too if you are very impatient. So the next thing we are going to do is kind of season our potatoes. I'm going to add in the other ingredients, which is the cheese, tapioca starch, salt and pepper, and garlic. But first, I'm going to start off with the onion. I'm not going to add all the onion that's here, maybe just around like a teaspoon or so because the onion that I'm using is pretty strong. You can also use a shallot if you would like. Shallot is kind of like a smaller and a bit more pungent version of a onion, but you can use whatever you would like. I'm going to add in salt and pepper, not too much salt because we are going to add in cheese, which is also pretty salty. Okay. I have around 3 heaping tablespoons of tapioca starch, but you can use 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm using 3 tablespoons of tapioca starch because tapioca starch absorbs moisture more, but I'm just gonna add in around 2 tablespoons for now. And if later on I feel like I need more, I'm going to add more. I'm now going to add the final ingredient, cheese. You don't have to add in cheese, but I'm just adding it in so that we have a twist and the cheese kind of helps stick it together because it melts and then yeah. Then mix it up. If you want, you can also add in an egg white or a whole egg if it's too dry for you. But for me, this looks pretty good. Now we are going to start shaping these up and then start frying it. I am so excited because we are finally near to the taste test. Okay, now I'm starting to heat up our pan while we mold our hash brown mix. I'm also going to add in some oil so that while I'm going to put that to a low heat just so that it doesn't overheat while I'm molding. We want enough oil so that it doesn't stick to the pan, but also not too much oil that the hash browns become way too oily. Okay, now we are going to kind of start shaping our potatoes, and I'm going to use my hand, kind of cup it together, and then press down on it. There. You can do whatever sized hash browns you would like, but I'm just doing around like this big. You can like shape it also with a cookie cutter if you would like, but I'm just doing this. Okay, now I am going to place it into our pan. And then we're going to do a few more into the pan. Maybe like this pan can fit around like 3. Now I think this one is already cooked and ready to be flipped. Look at that beautiful color. This is like the kind of color we want to achieve. This nice browning on there, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put this in the plate. Let that drain and then get the others as well. I'll come back to you in a bit once I'm done cooking all of our hash browns. Okay, tasters, you know what time it is. It's my favorite time of the video. Taste test time. I have a nice warm mug of hot chocolate right here, fit for breakfast. And now we are going to try out our hash browns. I'm so excited. Okay, that was a lot of so's. So. 5 so's. Okay, I'm now going to take a hash brown. I'm going to take the small one. It's choosing me. And then I'm going to dip it in some ketchup and mayo. Okay. Cheers! Oh my god, guys. This tastes even better than the McDonald's hash browns. Like, I'm sorry McDonald's, but like you gotta change your recipe. Like, you can taste the cheesiness in it. The cheese gives like a nice kind of dairy-ish flavor, and it kind of gives it like that nice kind of twist to it, and then the onion and the garlic just complement the flavor of the potato so much. And the potato is of course the star of this dish. It's so good, guys, and you should try it out. And plus, it's super simple to make. Cheers! If you notice, these hash browns aren't perfect. Like, they're a bit deformed and a bit like they don't have a proper shape. But like, I was kind of going for like a rustic look for this, but you can totally like shape it to the way you would like using maybe like cookie cutter. You can also pre-cut out or shape the dough and then put it in the freezer, and then the next day you can totally cook it off if you would like. But these still taste good even if they don't look perfect, so cheers! Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. My little hopper says to subscribe and hit the tiny bell icon to receive notifications of any new videos that his big sister posts. And please hit that like button and comment down below any suggestions of what you think I should make next, and I will try to make it happen. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Happiness starts in the kitchen. Be positive, share love. Thank you for watching. Luscious taste, homemade by Franz. Can I have a kiss? The puppy says bye. Can I have a kiss? Thank you.